good morning and welcome back to another Fam Bam Vlogmas. Today is a cozy holiday baking day with just the kids and I. And we're gonna be making our all-time favorite Christmas treats with you guys. They're going to be Christmas cake bite cups that are basically the Little Debbie Christmas tree dupes. And I swear that the elves must have heard us talking about this baking day because they also brought the kids something very special last night. When we woke up this morning, they surprised the kids with their own little cookie decorating kits. So they're gonna get to do those later. So today we're gonna be baking, decorating, and spreading a little Christmas cheer by making these Christmas treats for our neighbors and friends. If baking is your thing, then be sure to stick around because I think we're gonna start doing a little bit more of that. And last week we ended up making our peppermint sugar cookies.
So fun.
They were
so cool.
So good. So if you have not yet, go back and check that vlog out. And of course, stay on top of it, subscribe to our channel, and be sure to go back and watch our entire Christmas playlist. There's quite a few. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any of the fun. And let's get baking our treats. Y'all know I'm not too much of like an actual cooker, but when it comes to baking, I am someone who loves good treats. And I genuinely love baking days like this because I feel like the kids are getting involved, we get to do things together as a family, and these are definitely memories that I personally want to look back on. We are about to finish up with our cake mix and then we're gonna go ahead and let that bake. And while it's baking, I've got a couple things I wanna show you guys. But first we're gonna mix our batter, get each of the kids their own turn, and then I've got something really special to show you. Now, you're gonna grab this, okay? Good. I'm gonna help. Okay. Good, watch your hand, okay? You just wanna make sure we're holding the bowl. Oh, Billy, look at you! I can confidently say that mixing, I'm pretty sure, is every kid's favorite other than putting the eggs in. And I really truly used to be the person that like really cared about the mess. And don't get me wrong, a mess does bother me. But when it comes to cooking, I know it can be cleaned up and the kids love helping. So if you can get your kids involved, this is the perfect way to do it. And I have a feeling these Little Debbie cake bites are gonna turn out amazing.
I think a kid's favorite thing to do while they're baking is making messes because I see that a lot.
We have never made these treats before. Do you think you're gonna like them? Because you like the Debbie cakes, right?
I love them.
You like the Christmas trees? Yeah, these are so good.
They're gonna turn out so good.
And I just want to add a quick little blurb in here. I am going to try really, really hard to remember to link the recipe down below. However, if for some reason I forget, you can go over to our Substack, or AKA our blog. I will link the recipe there and I'll be sure to put it on our Pinterest. So if you're not following us everywhere, go give us a follow. You're gonna want to try this recipe. While we still have a little bit more time, we've got our cake in the oven. So I've got a moment here that I wanted to highlight these for you guys. I made these yesterday with the kids. I wish I would have started these sooner, like as my kids were younger, because these turned out so stinking cute. Look at these homemade ornaments that we made yesterday. I am absolutely in love. This will also be something that I end up sharing in the description or again on our Pinterest and in our blog. So go and check those two out. I had all the ingredients on hand. It was just flour, salt, water, mixed it together, heated them up, and then we ended up sitting down to paint, which the only thing that I had to go out yesterday and buy, which we were using anyways, was the ribbon, the pom-pom balls, and then I actually ended up putting a glaze coat of like the Mod Podge over the top of it to give it that glossy finish. They are absolutely adorable. So anyone here who's watching this has younger kids, I'm talking like toddler, itty bitty, get their little handprints. This is going to be the cutest addition to our Christmas tree memorabilia. I wish we would have done this sooner. I believe our cake mix has finally cooled. So take a look. Yummy. Woohoo! Yep, we poked holes just to make sure it was done all the way through, which it is. And we let it cool for about 20 minutes. Now we are going to move the cake mix over to a mixing bowl and I'm gonna put it in my KitchenAid mixer. We're gonna mix it with our buttercream frosting to give it that cake pop consistency. And I can't remember where I read this, but we're actually gonna cover it. I'll show you guys. We're gonna cover it with cling seal to help keep it like a cookie dough. Good job washing your hands, E. Ready? Yes, they're all nice and clean. So let's get this moved over. Okay, and is it really a kid's baking day if you don't let the kiddos try what you guys have made?
I already had some.
Is it so yummy?
I didn't have it. I can't believe we made that. That tastes so good.
All right, guys, I think we found a winner. I'm actually gonna try some, but look at how fluffy this has turned out. This is gonna be the part that I was talking about. I saw this somewhere, I cannot remember. The girl was talking about how to keep your dough warm and let it kind of set and form. And so she used a wrap and put it over the top, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do now. Get the rest of the dough off of my paddle, and then we're gonna cover it and kind of let it set. But this, I don't know if you can tell, this is like the perfect Starbucks cake pop consistency.
It is.
Yeah, this looks so yummy. I'm gonna go ahead and cover this for just a little bit, and we're gonna let it set while we fill our mini cupcake liners. I don't have a regular just metal mini baking sheet, mini muffin holder. I don't even know what they're called. I don't have a metal one of those. I only have the silicone. But because that we are going to be gifting these to our neighbors, we're gonna go ahead and use the mini cupcake liners. So we're able to put them inside of our bag. However, if this is something that you were doing for your own party, then you could just use the silicone holder and pop them out. But because we are gifting them to other people, we're gonna fill them like this. Now, while the kids are doing this, I'm gonna go ahead and this was a clearance find from Walmart a couple years ago. I'm pretty sure I got this for like $13 from Walmart. So always check the clearance section because I've actually seen these in there a couple times since then. I have melting wafers that I'm gonna use. So while the kids are filling these, I'm gonna go ahead and pour these in and start mixing and melting these. I got the 10-ounce bag. I wasn't sure how many I was going to need, so I got 2 of these. I'm only going to start by melting half of this bag at first because what we're going to do is fill the bottoms of the cupcake liners with just a tiny, tiny bit. And when I say tiny bit, I mean like I'm literally gonna use a teaspoon. Fill the bottom. We are going to put our freshly rolled dough on top once they harden. But in the meantime, I'm only melting half of my bag because I don't want it to harden before we're done with the bottoms.
Those look so stinking good.
Thank you. It's gonna be really yummy. I can tell you right now, we're probably gonna have to make these again because the kids have literally been saying they want some for themselves this whole time we've been making them.
Oh yeah.
So you're gonna have to let us know if you guys end up trying these. And if you do, please be sure to tag us. I would love to see how yours turn out. I tried to get a little bit smarter this time, so we're using a Ziploc bag, and now I'm going to put the melted chocolate on top of our little cupcake bites.
I love that. My favorite part about baking is basically everything. My favorite part, my favorite is probably making messes. Don't tell my mom. So my favorite part about baking is literally I like to lick the icing on. And
You like to eat
sprinkles.
Yeah.
I like to eat the sprinkles.
Heck yeah.
It's the best.
You've done a really great job with these. Thank you for your help, Beef.
Cookie cakes are turning out so good.
We are going to use our decorating icing to do like the little Debbie cake signature zigzags. I don't know what they're called, but we're gonna do those and then sprinkle over some green sprinkles. The moment of truth. We have been baking all day long, and Emerson is going to taste test the very first Little Debbie Christmas mini cupcake dupe. Whatever you want to call them, she's gonna test it out for us.
Oh my god.
Melt in your mouth good?
Oh yeah.
Everyone needs to make them for Christmas?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay guys, you heard it here first. These are simply so cute, and I'm very excited to package these up and to deliver them to our neighbors. Thank you so much for your help.
These are so good.
I'm so happy you like them.
Can I have the whole batch?
Not the whole batch, but you can have a couple more. Guys, that is a wrap on our holiday baking vlog. We made Christmas cake bites, AKA Little Debbie Dupes.
They turned out so good, so cute, and we love them.
I'm so glad that you guys liked them. I had fun with you guys, and I hope that you guys had fun with me too, because with it being December and with it being Vlogmas, that is what this season is all about.
To spread Christmas cheer all throughout this season.
That is correct. Yes, amen. So we got to make the Little Debbie Dupes. We got to spend a lot of time together. We got the sweetest little surprise from our elves this morning. Thank you guys so much for choosing to spend a part of your day with our family. If you are new here, make sure that you are subscribed so you do not miss any of our Vlogmas episodes. We have truly so many fun family moments coming up that you are not going to want to miss. Thank you guys so much for being here, taking the time to watch our content, and we'll see you on the next one. Love you always. Bye. Peace.